Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Blading Game, and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be continuing What If Cynthia Was Ash's mom. So let's get this story started, shall we? Barry! They exclaim. The two never thought they would see their old friend again. After calming down from wanting to find his bodies, he's happy to see them both. Dawn asked him how he was been doing since he left Sinnoh. He explained after leaving Sinnoh, he has been preparing himself to become a trainer, and being the son of the strongest frontier brain of Johto, would excel at it, even though he causes some bumps. He then asked the two how they've been since they last saw each other. The duo informed him of what happened before meeting him. Barry was amazed by this, especially that Paul guy Ash mentioned. How he treats his Pokemon isn't the right way. But then he remembers something and looks at Ash to declare a battle between both of them. This shocks the two, which made Ash question why did he want to battle. Barry informs the two he was watching his gym battle with Roark. He was impressed. A little bit. And since he's going to become the strongest trainer in the world, why not battle him to see who's better? Ash would agree to battle, but he doesn't want to show off, and it's not really good to be cocky. The blonde-haired boy just wanting to battle just tells him just start. Impatient as ever, Don said. They move to an open field. Barry declares he knows he's gonna win, after all he's better than Ash. The Prince of Sinnoh just sighs, he just hopes Barry can get over his ego. Both twin natives send out Turtwig and Gibble. Ash asks his old friend if he got that from Professor Rowan. Barry explains he got there first and started his journey. In spite of that, he asks Ash about Gibble, why does it look like that, and if it's bred from his mother's Garchomp. The son of Cynthia replied no, he doesn't know yet why Gibble looks like that. Along with, he found Gibble like this when he was young. The battle starts, with Turtwig charges with Tackle in a faster rate, which shocks Ash because he never seen a Turtwig run that fast before. Hit directly to Gibble, sends the little land shark dragging across the field. Barry tells his starter to not let Gibble have the chance to counter. The process was repeated until Gibble spin dodges a tackle, which leaves Turtwig open for him to bite it. The grass turtle yells in pain. However, Turtwig won't give in thanks to his trainer's pleads, and he uses Absorb to drain Gibble's stamina. Ash tells Gibble to let go and Dragon Rage. The little dragon fires a purple draconic fireball. Both Mons return to their place. He's about to strike again until the trio heard a cry for help. A little girl is approaching the trio with distress. They help calm the girl down and ask what's wrong. The girl explains her dad and the rest of his friends have been kidnapped by a bunch of bad guys with turquoise weird looking hair with a G on their outfit. Ash and Dawn were shocked. It's Team Galactic. While Barry is surprised that part of Ash and Dawn's story is real. The girl pleaded them to help her father and the power plant. The trio agreed to help out, with Barry giving a heroic manner to leave it to him to save the day. The group rushes into Floaroma town, and Ash devises a plan. He tells Dawn to accompany the girl to the center to call the police nearby, while him and by the time the blonde boy mentioned his friend, he's already gone to the plant. Ash just facepalm and just go on to the plant while telling Dawn to call the police. She nodded and goes to call them. On his way to the plant, Ash spotted a few grunts defeated. He thought to himself Barry must have been here. He needs to get there before Barry gets himself into trouble. Meanwhile, inside the plant, Barry is currently fighting a grunt who was defeated and interrogated him about this raid. He didn't get any info, but their commander who is leading this mess is up the top floor. He goes up and meets the commander of Team Galactic. Back with Ash, who's just arrived at the plant, enters and a few grunts try to take him down, but Staravia and Krogan took care of the remaining grunts, who was Pokémon. He also freed the rest of the other workers and tells him his friend is currently at the top floor. When Ash got there, he sees Turtwig crash next to Barry. Ash was worried and asked him if he's alright, along with scolding him to not go on by himself. The hyperactive boy apologized to Ash and informed him what happened and how he got defeated. A woman with red hair and has a different looking galactic uniform notified the newcomer to surrender and hand over his Pokemon if he doesn't want to be like his friend. Ash won't back down to this and demands what are they doing to the power plant. She told him it's not his concern and attacks him with Per Ugly. Thankfully, Ash sends out Krogan to block the hit, however, damaged him after he fell to the ground. He goes on for Krogan, who is using a hit and run tactic to avoid heavy hits. Mars, who is annoyed by that this kid is causing that much trouble, it uses fake body slam to lure the poison frog in a shadow ball. Ash calls on to him to get up. He gets back up, tiredly but firm. To go on, the poison frog flips to dodge a fury swipe, then jabs its body with poison jab. Mars really doesn't want to use it on this kid, but he's getting annoying. She pulls up a device and pulls into Per Ugly. A dark aura appears, then its eyes turn red. Wait a sec, Ash recognized this. That's what happened to Onyx. He demands what she did to her Pokemon. She briefly explained to make her Pokemon to grow strong and be destructive. Ash is sickened by this, and he needs to defeat Team Galactic more than ever. The battle continues. Per Ugly is more dangerous now. It rushes into Fury Swipe Krogan, causing it to screech in pain, then faints. Ash recalls Krogan to get some rest. He sends out his starter to which shocked the Galactic Commander. She never saw this kind of Gible before. She'll take that away from him once he defeats him and gets what she needs. Both Ash and Gible know they have to defeat her, or else everyone's gonna suffer without power. Thankfully, Gible has experience fighting this kind of Pokemon. However, this one has a person to give it orders, and it's a lot tougher. Mars commands Per Ugly to finish it. Ash, being the righteous person he is, shielded his best friend from getting too much injury. Everyone was shocked to see this. Barry yells out Ash's name, while Gible is in shock but quickly turns into anger, causes him to develop an aura. Then, his eyes turn red. Ash and Barry are in awe seeing Gible emitting this kind of power. The land shark proceeds to demolish the ugly cat and finishes it with Dragon Rage. Then faints after Per Ugly is defeated. Mars is upset, but then got a call from her guns that they have what they needed. She smirks and warns the two trainers who defeated her. Then, almost like a ghost, transported away along with the rest. Officer Jenny and the police has arrived thanks to Dawn, but were too late to catch Team Galactic. After getting treated in the Poke Center and reassurance along getting in trouble with the police, Luker comes in to have a talk with the trio. They discuss what happened and thanks the trio on what little clue they have thanks to Ash's deductive skills and Barry's battle. The trio talk in the waiting room while their Pokemon are being looked at. Ash and Dawn ask Barry if he wants to travel with them, plus it's to better have company. Barry thinks about it and decides to travel with them. Why not? Since it has been so long since they've seen each other. Plus, they need him to be there since he's the strongest after all. Ash is currently putting his notes on what he discovered on Gible. Barry questions Gible's strange power boost. He's not sure what it is. Could be something related to Gible's unique look. He's not sure. He needs to talk about his mother. Dawn then reminds the two since they arrive at Floaroma Town way earlier and her contest is a few days from now, so why not rest and practice tomorrow? The two agree to it and goes up to sleep. The next day, the trio are exploring the town and gotten some new experience while there. They then split up for Ash to train and call his mother, Barry to put some honey on a tree, and Dawn practice her contest techniques. She is currently training her team, and thanks to Ash's advice, was able to make a new technique. She was doing fine until she saw a Pokemon she never saw before. It has long purple and blue cloudy fur. It almost feels magical. She uses her Pokédex but wasn't able to get any info, so she assumed it's a new type of Pokemon. Instead of going in, she carefully approaches it. The unknown Pokemon saw her and slowly backs off, but the cheerful girl reassures it she's friendly, with Piplup inviting to play. It was hesitant at first, but slowly is warming up to Dawn and Piplup. They bonded a lot during this time, until a breeder shows up and finally found Ponyta. She also thanks Dawn for finding and looking after it. She asks the breeder why did she call it Ponyta. The breeder explains about regional variant and her and Ponyta are from the Galar region, just visiting the region. She asks if Ponyta belongs to her. The breeder replies no, she's just looking after it because it was lost from finding its family. Dawn is just saddened to hear this. Also, they had to part ways now since they had to go back to Galar. But Ponyta doesn't want to go back, instead he wants to stay with Dawn. The breeder informs her Ponyta wants to stay with her. After getting the permission along with the confirmation, Dawn is happy to add Ponyta to her team and thanks the breeder and she would take care of her. We go to Barry, who's currently waiting for a Pokemon to show up in a honey tree. He heard a rustle from the bush. When comes to check it out, he was surprised to see this Pokemon. Over with Ash, he's currently talking to his mother, who is after scolding him on what happened with Team Galactic. She was happy to see he's doing well. Ash then told her on what happened with Gibble, which the Sinnoh champion is curious about it. Both mother and son theorize what it is and enjoys doing it. Cynthia then tells her son she has to go now to continue her title defense. Ash gave his mother good luck and she left the call. The trio reunite outside of the center. Dawn tells them about the meeting of a breeder and a regional baron Ponyta, which she released it to meet them. Ash was surprised to see this, but he has knowledge of regional variants thanks to his mother and exploring the other regions, well briefly, along with the Hisui book. He congratulates Dawn for that, while Barry is slightly jealous, but quickly got over it and informed his two friends about his capture. It's way better and it's different. When they ask what it is, he will show it eventually. He needs to get to know it first. The next day, our heroes are in the contest hall for Dawn's second attempt for a ribbon. Dawn decides to not use Ponyta since she's new to the team, which made the Spiral Purple horse sad, but reassures it in the next one she will compete, but for now, watch them for ideas. Ash decides to not join the contest but instead watch over Ponyta, while Barry wants to try it out since Dawn and her mother mentioned it from passing. Both Dawn and Barry got to the second round, but the latter barely passed it. After seeing her trainer perform in the contest, Ponyta has an idea on how it works, especially in the second round. Dawn was able to beat all of her opponents, while Barry almost lost to one, but thanks to his stubbornness, bounces back to win. When it's the finals, Barry uses his Turtwig against Dawn's Baniri. The two starts off well, however, Barry, like Ash, was focusing on battling, which made Dawn to chip away his points with the help of Baniri's acrobatic Ice Beam combo, who outperforms Barry, making Dawn the winner and got her first ribbon. She was happy to get one, and tackled by an excited Ponyta. Afterwards, celebrated her win. After the contest, our heroes were about to leave the town until they were stopped by the little girl and her father. The engineer wants to thank the trio for their action, for saving them, and wants to give Ash something. The son of Cynthia is reluctant to accept it, or is no need for him to get an award, but the engineer insists to give him a Pokemon egg. He explains he has been looking after it since his friend from the Hoenn region in Duford Islands gave it to him as a gift. However, he doesn't have that much time to take care of it, so he would like to give it to Ash since he's more capable raising it. Ash is surprised, but as is he sure. The engineer told him to take it. He's alright with it. Ash has received a Pokemon egg. Dawn is happy to see an actual Pokemon egg, wondering what's inside. Ash thanks the man for it and promises he will take care of it. They say their goodbye to the two and heads to Eterna Forest. Once there, the Twin Leap natives are having a trouble time navigating the area. The trio doing this have been tired and complaining, mainly Barry. Ash tries his best to navigate around with the help of Dawn. Unknown to them, a cloaked figure is watching them, getting ready to do something. The trio goes forward to their travel until Razor Leaf sprung out of nowhere. The trio dodges it while sending out their mons. Dawn is frightened by this while Ash and Berry prepare themselves. Starabia, Piplup, along with Ponyta, and a Chatot? Berry explains he found this Chatot while he was putting some honey on a tree. The four mons were able to deflect, destroy, and protect their trainers from the attack. Starabia flies up and spots the person causing it. It's a cloaked figure with a Roserade. The four mon fire their long-range attack at that direction, causing the figure to fall to the ground while her Roserade land. They continue the battle for a while until the cloaked figure recognized these are just kids. Mysterious figure stops her Roserade from fighting and the trio and their Pokemons are confused until they were shocked to see this person who attacked them is the gym leader of Eterno City, Gardenia. She apologized to the group for the misunderstanding, but Berry declares to the gym leader she's going to get fired. Suddenly, Croagunk popped out of his ball and struck the impulsive boy with a poison jab. Everyone was shocked to see what Croagunk just did. When everything is alright, Gardenia explained she has been informed from the police about the Team Galactic's actions and a bounty hunter who has been rumored to be somewhere around Eterna City or Eterna Forest. The trio understands it. The grass gym leader asks the three if they're going to challenge her for the badge. Only Ash and Berry are the ones who to do it. She smirks. Will help the three out to get to Eterna City. While heading there, she gets to know the three, but when the mention of Berry's Turtwig, she immediately rose up of excitement of being a grass fanaticism, wants to battle Berry first. Berry cheers that he's the first one to first, while Ash is alright a bit. Once the four reach Eterna City, they part ways with Gardenia to rest at the center for tomorrow's gym battle. The next day, they arrive at the gym where they meet Gardenia, who is waiting for them. Inside the gym, she asks Berry if he's ready and to show off his Turtwig. The Murder Mouth is ready for his second gym battle and both send out their Pokemon. And that is where we're gonna be leaving things for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so sorry for the wait because of a lot of things have been happening. I had to deal with my midterms on Block B of my school. I'm really sorry for that, but I hope you guys really understand. I'm trying my best to make this look good. The script kinda got suffered a bit, but I really hope you all enjoyed this one. And again, for the wait, sorry for that. I really hope everyone understands it. But that is all for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please hit the bell notification, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!